Okay guys, what we've got here is a selection of the video and still photography cameras and drone that I've got that I'm going to film my trip around Europe on the Vespa GTS 300 HPE. Okay, so I think the best way to start would be from left to right, top row. So on the left we have an Olympus TG6 12 megapixel camera and video camera. This is the Olympus version of a sort of tough camera, similar to a GoPro. Does video. It's depth rated to about 15 meters. However, I wouldn't like to try that, so I do have an underwater housing for that, for any scuba work that I do, because I'm a qualified scuba diving instructor and I've lived and worked in the Red Sea a few times. That's got 128 memory card in, which gives me around about 5 or 6 hours of video on that. To the centre then, top row, there's a Hero 7 GoPro with a shoot housing which can hold a couple of diffusers in the wide angle lens there. That's just a normal diffuser on there with a very slight tint. There's a microphone on there to do a bit of vlogging. Again, got 64k memory card in that one. And to the right of that is the new GoPro Max, the 360 camera. I've tried this a couple of times, did the time warp using this. This has also got a 64k memory card in. Gives just under 2 hours worth of video. And that's waterproof to about 5 meters. I believe you can get an underwater housing for that now, but I think for what I'm going to use it for, that will be more than enough. And to the right of that we have a 1080 action cam, only a cheap one, 20 quid job, just a backup, and again 32 memory card in that, which again gives about an hour 40 minutes, an hour 50 minutes of video. Okay, middle row then, I've got a backup digital camera. It's just a Fujifilm 10 megapixel camera. Just as a backup to the Olympus, you know, if I'm out and about, it's pocket size, can go in my pocket, take a bit of small video. Obviously not to the quality of 4K like the Hero 7, sorry, not the Hero 7, the GoPro Max and the Olympus, but it'll do for, you know, quick shooting video that can help out. In the middle there's another cheapo camera, however this one wasn't as cheap. 50 quid job, says it's 4K, not really tried it out yet, but underneath it there's a remote stop and start, switching over to video and then camera mode. That's got our underwater housing, which is rated down to 30 meters. Possibly might try and use that underwater at some point. Okay, and then to the right hand side of that is the Ghost Drift X camera, which is like a backup. It goes on the side of the helmet, and that's a backup for the GoPros if they fail, etc. Okay, last and foremost is the DJI Mavic Air 2. It's brand new, never used this. Okay, can shoot a wide variety of video and stills on it. It's got a great fly time, 34 minutes roughly. I've got a bit of practicing to do with this one, as it's pretty new and just short of 800 quid's worth. And it does have a follow me, so you can throw it up in the air and do a bit of riding, and it should follow you. Plenty of videos out there on the Mavic Air 2, so if you want to see the quality and what it can do. So that is basically all the equipment that I'm going to be using.
I certainly hope you find it